Okay, so I wanted to do a walking video of Caracol as well. Let's see if I can get the background. Here we go. It's really nice here. We're walking a bit early in the morning because it gets hot here, and also just out of respect to our people. I don't want to film people in the pool. But yeah, it's really nice here. So yeah, let's walk. And one thing that's not clear at all, maybe this is normal in resorts here, I don't know, but we did not know this. So the reason I filmed the pool is that the pool area that you are in is what you get access to. I had no clue it was done like this. So there's a lot of nice pools here, but if you are in, for example, we're in the residences here, you do not get access to any of the other pools. And it's confusing because they will show for residents only, and you kind of assume, well, you know, that's obviously they're meaning like not locals, right? Because that's pretty standard in resorts, in my experience. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But you can only use the pools that the area you're in. You're not amenities, so you can't even use the chairs and whatnot. They can do however. I kind of get it, but I also don't. You know, they're allowed to use our part of the beach, right? So, but we're not allowed to use that part of the pool, but it's fine. I do get it. Minor butt hurt over it because some of the pools are nicer than ours, and if we would have known, we probably would have booked a different place. Although it's been very nice here at the residences. You're right on the beach. That's pretty hard to beat. So this whole area here is the residences. Don't think these here are, that's a different one, but we'll try and see if we can hit those on the way back. Now, of course, if you're on the residences, you can use all the pools and the residences. Like we have multiple. So if you want to if you're trying to dodge the sun and want to enjoy some shade, some of these have more shade than some of the other ones. We're getting close to the first restaurant here. I don't remember what it's called. Do you remember what it's called? The one up here? No, okay. This is actually a really good one. This is probably our favorite. I have a pretty good pizza here. And arancinis, they're really good. But here we're now entering a different area. Like we're allowed to use the restaurant here, but this is a pool, for example, we're not allowed to use. Well, this, I guess, maybe if it's part of a restaurant, maybe you are. I actually don't know. But yeah, this is a nice little spot. We like this one. This one is kind of funny. I'll show this one. But I have these things here, right? Let's see if I can get them. Oh, whoopsie. I have these. But this one is really funny. There we go. Struck me a little bit with this. Here we go. We don't skinny dip, we chunky dunk. And so here's an example what says Playa Caracol Area Exclusiva, the Playa Caracol Areas del Mar. So this is part of the Areas del Mar area. Since we are in residences, we cannot use this. Just a small little thing to be aware of. We were not. I don't think we need to go all the way down, but I'll just show it here. In the background, they have, what's it called again? The Surf Shack, that's right. So that's the Surf Shack Bar and Grill. A lot of times, to be honest, it's closed. I think it's just in the weekends that it's open. They were semi-open yesterday, Thursday night, but only had burgers. I think they have supply issues here. But just be aware of that. It's same with the restaurant we just went through. It says on Google Maps that they're open like whatever, like 9 to 5 p.m. That's not true. All days, that's not true. So they're not very good at updating their Google Map listings. It seems most of the restaurants, at least these two here, are closed almost all days except Thursday evening, and I'm guessing till Sunday evening maybe. And then the rest of the days they're closed. So be aware of that. You might not want to stay here too long. We're here for 2 weeks, which is it's definitely too long, but we still enjoyed our time. But most people come in over the weekends, so right now it's Friday morning, really empty. I chose this time on purpose, but we will see. Tonight it starts getting packed, and it's cool because there's a lot of energy in it all of a sudden. There's people playing music and having parties on the beach and just having a good time. The energy changes completely, so that is completely dead now. That is what you would expect on a Monday to Friday morning. Yeah, I guess you can have dinners in there or something, huh? So I'm hoping we can pop in through this other one. Okay, yeah, so the first one we just showed is this guy. Bento Beach and Residences Club. Very good spot. And if you come from Panama City, by the way, it's about a 2-hour drive. That's what it took for us. It's a beautiful drive. We had our driver, Joaquim. He was fantastic. He showed us, he gave us a lot of insights on Panama. It was amazing. It was very interesting. If you need a driver, let me know, and I will connect you with Joaquim. Cost about $100. Okay, so there's already one on the pool here. I'm going to try not to film them. Huh? Yeah. That's for kiddos, huh? Yeah, that's cute.
I think it's for dogs.
Oh, that is clearly for dogs, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't see it at a distance. That's really cute. Oh yeah, and another thing, like I'm not at all knocking Playa Caracol. It's fantastic. We've loved it. We're 100% going back here, but be aware they do have a mosquito issue here. So I went on a run one of the first days, much further down there by the trees. I can't really show it, but let's see if I can show it. Here we go. So down there by the trees, there's a marsh. So obviously that's going to result in a lot of mosquitoes. So that's also why we're timing this walk. Like you can't really go, let's say, I'm just trying to adjust this camera here at the same time. Like dusk and dawn kind of setup you would want to avoid. So in the morning, we try to not go out until after 8. So no early morning runs, that sucks, but it is what it is. And then at night, I would say at around 5:30, we try to stay away. We were at a restaurant that we'll show a little bit later, and it gets dark quick here. in Panama. So all of a sudden we had just been dark. We didn't realize it, and I was just covered in mosquitoes. So be aware of that. You can use mosquito spray, and it does help, of course, but still, I use it, and I still get bit a lot. So I don't know. Buenas. And a little shorthand I like to use here is, so instead of, I don't know how good your Spanish is, but buenos dias is good day, then you got buenas tardes, good afternoon, and buenas noches is good evening. While a lot of people just say buenas, then you don't have to adjust for the time, which is smart. So this is so far the nicest pool in Caracol. And it's in this pool that we learned this thing that you cannot use the other pools, because we went here and we were told by a very nice guy, but we were told that we had to leave. So we'll take a look around here a bit. I don't think anyone is in it yet. Through here. I was hoping we were going to run into a lizard, but not on this one, I'm afraid. We see it in that grassy area we just crossed. Maybe I can edit one in or something, but they're incredibly cute. So it's an active construction site, pretty much Caracol. So it's something to factor in when you're picking a place too. Where we were residences, there's no construction anymore, because I think those are some of the first ones they built. But if, let's say, you start getting down here, we start in, like, let's say you're in Olas del Mar, which is here, you're going to have a lot of construction noise, because this whole thing that we're entering now is a new one they're building. A lot of signs here too for picking up droppings of your dog, or whatever the correct term is. Very surprising. I didn't think they were going to be this good at it here. It's fantastic, because who wants to step in a and a little whoopsie by a dog. That's not cool. But it's something we really like because it's just disgusting. Just pick up after your dog. We have a dog. We pick up after him. It's really, really, really easy. Just do the right thing. It was nice that they have these signs here, but still, for the few idiots that don't follow it, they do have people cleaning up after them. So it's not horrible. Whereas in Vancouver, the small percentage of people that still don't do it, like it's stuck there for weeks until it finally disappears, right? It's pretty icky. So this is the third restaurant. Get this thing to turn. Didn't have a drink down here or something like that. We've had one meal here. This is where we got viciously attacked by mosquitoes. So don't go at nighttime. Well, that was not bad. We had a blue cheeseburger here. It was pretty good. And here is the store, which is actually pretty good. We'll pop into it so you guys can see it. We're actually picking up groceries too. It is surprisingly good. They have a lot here. Yeah, okay, you're not going to get fruit and stuff, but they had more than we expected, and the prices aren't horrible for a resort. It's the only one in the area. That's nothing too, man. You are out in the sticks here. If you want to take an Uber to Coronado, it's an hour. Got some selection of alcohol here. Hola.
Hola.
Get meat and everything here. Yeah, not much to say here. There's beer and pop and water. The milk here, if you haven't tried Panamanian milk, oh my, that is fantastic. It makes all our milk taste bad. And I'm from Denmark where we have good milk too, but this is better. But yeah, that's pretty much it in here. We're just going to pick up some groceries and then we'll finish our little walking tour. Alright, that's it. We got our groceries. So we'll show you the last part here. It is Caracol small, but very much growing. Very awesome. We really like it. But it is a small area, so you can see in the background there is some more construction. So if you're in this one, right, it obviously it's going to be a lot of noise on a consistent basis. So factor that in when you book. Sanctuary, I guess this is called. yeah, and down here is where the Margaritaville will be. We actually thought it was open. There's a lot of marketing material for it, but it is not open. When they open, I do not know. But this is where it will be. And here you can see, I don't know if you can actually see it, but in the camera, but I can see it here clearly. But you can see, I think what is Gorgona down there, the white high-rises in the back, there. And then I think to the left of that should be Coronado. You okay with walking on the beach, or you want to stay up here? It's easier walking there. So we'll just take the beach back so you get to see that as well. It's a very nice beach. I've jogged on this one. It's fantastic. I secretly hope to do a run out to Gorgona and back, but it is 12K, which wouldn't be a huge deal, but it's very hot and you're running on the beach, and I am not much of a runner, but hopefully I get to do it. Go to the beach without getting a little bit of water, right? Oh, the water's so nice here too. If you're a surfer, you can surf here as well. I see lots of dudes surfing. I want to surf here, but I haven't done it yet. But you actually see some pretty good ones. At pro level, of course, but not like total chumps like me. Oh yeah, and they also do tours here if you want. I think they have go to an island, you can do scuba diving. Obviously they have surfing lessons here as well. If you want to kite surf, which I want to do but haven't done yet, they do that out in Punta Chame. It's about a 15-minute drive from here. It's supposedly one of the really nice kite surfing areas in the world. I used to do it in Vancouver, but it's just not the same in a wetsuit and with wind that dies out. Once you get out there, it's pretty frustrating, but that's where I learned to do it. pretty much ending a little walking tour here. That's the big pool area from a different angle. Getting up to where we started. So I do see some people here, so I'm going to stop filming. Don't know if they're okay with being in this. But yeah, that's Playa Caracol. I'd strongly recommend you go here. It's pretty awesome. It's really nice. It's fantastic. It's borderline paradise. A few small little negatives. It's secluded. Maybe that's a good thing too, right? Just maybe not do 2 weeks like we did. 2-hour drive from Panama City. If you don't want to drive in Panama, which I totally get, I don't want to do that yet either. Then I have a driver. Let me know in a comment if you're interested in talking to him. I don't get any kind of referral commission or anything. I'm just trying to help the dude out. Seems like a really nice guy. His English is superb, which is a huge rarity here, by the way. About $100, which is really fair because it's a 2-hour drive, right? So he's spending two times 2, so 4 hours in traffic. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this.